I'm Taylor Jehlik, and I am a freshman at the University of Arkansas. I love exploring and learning about the culture in Fayetteville, which is why I chose to research the World Peace Prayer Fountain in downtown Fayetteville. It is located in front of the Fayetteville Town Center, and it was dedicated to the city in 2002 on December 31st by Edwin and Carly Bradbury. It was originally created by Hank Kaminsky. The fountain is a bronze spherical shape made of clay with words from different languages covering the surface. The words in English are, "May peace prevail on earth," and it represents prayers being spoken from everywhere in the world. The water that runs over the sphere represents the washing over of every prayer equally. The artist, Hank Kaminsky, explained that he wanted to create something that expressed a great depth of symbolication and involved a lot of people, which was clearly accomplished with the help of many artists. Kaminsky wanted the people who were involved to get a better understanding of the meaning of the sculpture and the message that it is trying to convey. Hank Kaminsky believes it is important to have these statement pieces of art in public for the purpose of giving a general understanding. World peace is a concept that needs to be talked about more widely, and presenting symbols throughout the community like the fountain can be constant reminders to the residents and the visitors. Not only is it a statement for the people in Fayetteville, but it is uniting people around the world with a variety of 100 different languages. It was purposely placed in front of an important building in the center of town, where it would draw attention and be seen by many people. The fountain is a sphere that is bronze color, but it is actually made of a clay covering and steel armature to hold the three-dimensional shape. Texture is also emphasized with the clay words coming off the surface of the sphere. The artist carved and shaped each letter into the clay using computer fonts as a model. The people that use their hands to spin the sphere can feel each word, and the water runs smoothly over the textured ball. This design aspect adds interactivity to the piece, providing a metaphor that world peace is in the hands of the people. Pottery has come a long way to have become what it is now, and what it was in 2002, which is when the fountain was created. According to Jane Alden, the author of Contemporary Ceramics, pottery was created in large factories with many craftsmen working at a time. This has progressed into smaller studios with only one person necessary to create a clay sphere with a 10-foot diameter. Like I said before, Kaminsky provided emphasis on the fact that so many people were involved in making of this structure, which is more like the 20th century where many artists were involved. He was intent on making sure people got a full comprehension of his purpose. The methodology I would use to describe the fountain would be semiology, which is using signs and symbols to get a point across. Artists can use this in many different ways, whether it is a painting, drawing, sculpture, etc. The definition from the textbook, A History of Western Art, very clearly explains the World Peace Prayer Fountain. The book explains semiology as a structuralism developed from structural linguistics, incorporating the idea of language as a symbol in the art. This made the methodology very easy to identify. The message that is written in so many different languages provides a concept, but this idea is not the true depth that the artist intended. The viewer must look into the writing along with the design to really grasp the point that I talked about above. It is how the languages overlap each other and cover the surface of the globe. Also how the water runs over the fountain in such a specific way. It all needs to be taken into account when studying the real meaning. The symbols are obvious, but also tangible for the people that pay close enough attention. Kaminsky's piece is definitely influenced by modernism, but would fit into the category of postmodernism because of the modern idea it is portraying and the unique style that was used. The spherical shape and the fact that it spins makes it innovative, yet the bronze color makes it seem more dated. Postmodernism can be a wide variety of designs, but I believe that it comes down to the perspective of the viewer. Other artists, like Andy Warhol, uses postmodernism in his art to bring familiar ideas to a new light. Warhol explores pop art, which is drastically different from Kaminsky's ideas. Kaminsky's ideas of a 10-foot tall sphere is abstract because it's not seen commonly in the public or in architecture. I love this fountain because it conveys a message that is universal and important to spread. I'm interested in learning about cultures and languages around the world, which gives me a better understanding of how the people in the world interact.